Munich is one of those cities that really does suit families, but only if you know where to go and what to skip. In 48 hours, you can eat breakfast at one of Europe's most famous open-air food markets, walk the old town with a guide who will bring the history to life, let the children loose in a Baroque palace that makes Buckingham Palace look restrained, and still have time to watch surfers ride a standing wave in the middle of a city park. It's a lot for 2 days. This video will show you exactly how to fit it in. There are a few things to sort before you arrive, and one practical detail on getting around that saves a family of 4 a noticeable amount of money. The full printable itinerary, with timings, costs, and booking links, is in the description below. Transport first. Buy an MVV Zone IM day ticket at any U-Bahn or S-Bahn station. It covers the metro, trams and buses across the city for a full day. Adults pay around €10 each. Children aged 6 to 14 travel free when they're with a ticket-holding adult, which means a family of 4 only needs 2 adult day tickets. Children under 6 are always free. The day ticket covers everything on this itinerary except the Nymphenburg Palace tram, which is included anyway. You don't need taxis or Uber for this itinerary. Day 1 is walkable from the city centre, and Day 2 runs on the tram and S-Bahn. If you do need a ride at any point, Bolt works well in Munich and tends to be better value than the standard metered taxis, which are reliable but not cheap. For everyday supplies, water, snacks, anything you've forgotten, Rewe and Edeka are the main supermarket chains in the centre. Aldi and Lidl are cheaper if one is nearby. Bakeries are on almost every street in Munich and are the best value for a quick breakfast item, a snack, or a filled roll for the day. It's worth picking up water and snacks the evening before each day, rather than buying on the move. Most stalls at the Viktualienmarkt and street food vendors prefer cash, so carry euros throughout the trip. Start the day at the Viktualienmarkt, Munich's famous open-air food market in the heart of the old town. This is where you'll have your first experience of something very specific to Munich. The Weißwurst breakfast. White veal sausage, served in warm water, eaten with sweet mustard and a pretzel. Order Apfelsaft or Apfelschorle for the children. It's a mild, delicate sausage, and most children enjoy the ritual of peeling it out of its casing. The key detail, Weißwurst is only served before noon. Order it while you can. Stalls prefer cash. From the Viktualienmarkt, join the Munich Old Town walking tour. This is a 2-hour group tour on Viator, rated 4.7 stars from over 1,400 reviews, and it's one of the most practical things you can do on a first visit with children. The route covers Marienplatz, the Residenz, Odeonsplatz, St. Peter's Church, and the Hofbräuhaus, and the guides are experienced with family groups. It sets up everything you'll see for the rest of the trip. It starts at 10:15 a.m, and the booking link is in the description. When the tour finishes, you'll be back near Marienplatz, which is a convenient place for lunch. The Viktualienmarkt stalls are the informal option. Try a Leberkäse roll, a slice of warm Bavarian meatloaf in a bread roll, or Robusta, a spiced soft cheese that goes well with a pretzel. Thal and Sendlinger Strasse have sit-down restaurants offering Mittagstisch, a lunch special, for around 8 to 12 euros per adult. Build in a rest after lunch. If your accommodation is outside the centre, the Hofgarten, the park directly behind the Residenz, has good benches and is a quiet spot to decompress before the afternoon. In the afternoon, head to the Isar. Munich's river has an excellent walking path along its banks, and the stretch near the museum's Insel, the island in the river, running south towards Wittelsbrücke, is one of the city's best free experiences. About 25 minutes each way at a relaxed pace. The riverbanks are popular with locals, and the contrast with the tourist-heavy old town is noticeable. From the river, make your way back to Marienplatz for the 5 o'clock Glockenspiel chime. The Rathaus-Glockenspiel on the City Hall Tower performs at 11, noon, and 5, with animated figures acting out stories from Munich's history. It runs for about 12 minutes. Position yourself in the square around 10 minutes before to get a decent spot. Go for dinner in the Altstadt area to finish the day. Look for Käsespätzle, soft egg noodles baked with melted cheese and crispy onions, which tends to be the most popular Bavarian dish with children. Schnitzel, or Flammkuchen, which is similar to a thin crust tart. Children's menus in this area typically run 7 to 10 euros. Restaurants on Tal and Sendlingerstrasse are slightly cheaper than those right on Marienplatz. Day 2 starts with Nymphenburg Palace. Take the tram from Karlsplatz or Statius directly to the Schloss Nymphenburg stop, around 15 minutes and covered by your day ticket. The guided tour runs for 2 hours and includes skip-the-line tickets to the palace and the Carriage Museum. Nymphenburg was the Bavarian royal family's summer residence, and it's extremely impressive. The front facade is wider than Versailles. The Carriage Museum, the Marstal Museum, is a separate building on the palace grounds and houses a remarkable collection of gilded royal carriages and sleighs, including the coronation coach of Emperor Karl VII. The tour starts at 10 a.m. Book in advance on Get Your Guide. After the tour, take your time in the palace park before heading back into the city. Pick up picnic supplies from a supermarket or bakery the evening before, or on your way to the tram stop. The palace grounds have extensive open lawns, and this is the natural rest point before an active afternoon. The palace cafe is open in summer if you'd rather not bring your own food. From Nymphenburg, take the tram back towards the centre and then the S-Bahn to Isar, or the U-Bahn if that's more convenient from your accommodation. The Deutsches Museum is a 5-minute walk from Isar station. It's one of the largest science and technology museums in the world, which sounds overwhelming, but the Kinderreich, the children's section, is specifically designed for ages 3 to 8 and is excellent on its own. Adults are required to accompany children at all times in that section. Family tickets covering 2 adults and 2 children are 33 euros. Buy online at deutschesmuseum.de to avoid the ticket queue. The museum closes at 5 and last entry is 4:30. When you leave the Deutsches Museum, walk north into the English Garden. At the southern entrance on Prinzregentenstrasse, beside the Haus der Kunst, there's a standing wave in the Eisbach channel where surfers ride year-round. It's completely free, the surfers are genuinely skilled, and children tend to be transfixed by it. From the Eisbach, walk north through the park for around 20 minutes to reach the Chinese Tower, which has one of Munich's most famous beer gardens around its base. Non-alcoholic drinks and food are available. Go for dinner near Marienplatz, Sendlingerstrasse, or Tal to finish the trip. If you want to try one more Bavarian classic, Schweinshaxe, slow roasted pork knuckle, is as Munich as it gets. For the kids, go for Käsespätzle again if the children were fans on day 1. That's 48 hours in Munich with children. 2 full days covering the Old Town, a Baroque palace, one of the finest science museums in Europe, and a few things you won't find in every travel guide. Budget for a family of 4 excluding accommodation runs from around 500 to 600 euros, depending on how many of the paid options you take. The full printable itinerary with all the timings, costs, and booking links is in the description. Download it before you go. If you found this useful, subscribe really helps the channel, and the link is in the description. New videos go up regularly covering different cities, and there's a full library of family itineraries and destination guides at tiredwithhappytravel.com. If you've been to Munich with children, or if there's a city you'd like to see us cover, leave it in the comments. We read all of them.